Tonight, a break in the case of a 9-year-old girl kidnapped and killed more than 2 decades ago.
Angie Housman disappeared from a bus stop in 1993. She was found dead days later, tied to a tree in St. Charles County. She died from exposure.
Today, News 4's Emily Pritchard spoke with Angie's stepfather and neighbors about her murder. She joins us live tonight from our control room.
Angie Housman's stepfather, Ron Bone, calls the years that have gone by since her death torture. Today, he told me police believe they found their suspect. Here's what News 4 uncovered. Sources tell us the suspect is a 61-year-old white man. We did some research and found he used to live just a couple of blocks from where Angie was taken at her bus stop. This suspect is now in custody in federal prison in North Carolina. He's serving time on child porn charges. A smiling 9-year-old's life taken, now forever memorialized at her grave.
It was a very violent scene.
Nearly 26 years have passed since this crime scene unfolded, sending investigators across St. Charles County, where Angie Housman's body was discovered by a deer hunter 9 days after she disappeared from her bus stop in St. Anne.
They keep saying they found the person, but if they found the person, why didn't they get him?
Ron Bone is Angie's stepfather.
You've been questioned too over the years, is that right?
Well, I was a suspect for 20 years.
What was that like?
Being tortured. It's like being tortured.
Angie Housman disappeared from this bus stop more than 25 years ago. She actually lived just a couple houses down the street. Today, neighbors say her death impacts how they act.
We all look out for one another, and I think that the death of Angie Housman has a whole lot to do with it.
Mindy Riley says she walks St. Anne neighborhood kids to the bus still today because she's haunted by what happened to Housman.
Why and who? What kind of, this person obviously is not human.
Other St. Anne residents told me investigators were back in this neighborhood Angie disappeared from just a couple months ago, asking questions. After decades of detective work, the St. Charles County Prosecuting Attorney's Office announced new developments in the case. Riley adds she would be relieved if someone was finally held accountable.
She was my son's age when this, and it's disturbing. It's disturbing that you can't look at that bus stop without thinking about Angie. You just can't.
I reached out to St. Charles County Prosecuting Attorney's Office today. They say there are new developments in the case, but it's an ongoing investigation and they have nothing new to share at this time. Live in our control room tonight, Emily Pritchard, News 4.